All right, guys and girls, today, yeah, you saw it. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of Cadillac. Woo! Coming up on my thoughts on. This channel is a member of the Asheville Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theashevillestars.com. All right, guys and girls, before we begin, why we do these videos? We do these videos for people who may be thinking about buying a certain manufacturer's car. So we let them know what our thoughts are about them. And not only our thoughts, I mean, we actually work on these vehicles on a daily basis. So we know what the good things are. We know what the bad things are, especially if you consider buying a vehicle and doing a lot of traveling. And also, you definitely want, check out our last video, the one on the BMW. You definitely not only listen to me, but check out the description, the comments below, because guys down there giving out some great info and what to look for on these vehicles and whether they're dependable or not. And these are people who are driving these on a daily basis. This information is crucial. It can definitely save you money. Now, having said that, let's get down to it. Cadillac. All right. Let's get with the pros. Cadillac used to be very good, very dependable. It was known that if you want to do a lot of traveling, you definitely want to get you a Cadillac or Lincoln or one of the big vehicles. But we can't talk about them because those cars are far and near on the road anymore. We got to talk about the newer Cadillacs. And newer Cadillacs are definitely still dependable. I mean, they're dependable. The suspension, there is no common issue like, oh man, you got a Cadillac, did you do this yet? Well, I didn't get to that part yet. But anyway, did you do this yet? Very dependable vehicle. Cadillac, I definitely got to give it, well, GM, let's go Cadillac, I definitely got to give it to you on that. Not overly complicated, especially with the electronics, the engine, transmission. I was going to say stop that transmission, but because there's a crummy transmission out there called the CVT, and Cadillac is one of those manufacturers said, I'm not putting that in my car. And we're going to talk about that in another pros and cons on another vehicle. Wow, man. I mean, you get the wear and tear, brakes, water pump, starter, alternator. I mean, sometimes some vehicles, they put the starter up under the intake, but it's still not that bad. And the repair jobs are not that bad. Some of them can, like a high pressure line on the big Cadillacs, they can cost you a little bit. But overall, though, it's not that bad. Face it, ain't no car out there you're going to get and say, hey, I ain't got to worry about this for another 200,000 miles. There's none of that. So I definitely got to give Cadillac that. On the pros, all-around vehicle, it's definitely good. But then you got the cons. All right. The one, I know a lot of you guys are screaming this out right now. I know you screaming this out right now. And I might as well get it over with, Cadillac, because you messed up when you came out with the North Star. Oh my God, the devil himself couldn't come up from hell to help a person out when they had that North Star. That thing is like a ticking time bomb. The moment you start that car, it was like you were lighting a fuse to a stick of dynamite. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when that engine was just going to blow up on you. The car sucked. The engine sucked. And get this now, okay, you'll blow a head gasket. A lot of people don't understand what it means to blow a head gasket. Some vehicles, 4 cylinders and some 6 cylinders and some 8 cylinders. It's not that bad to do. But on the North Star, if you blow that head gasket, man, I will tow your car for free to get that job from anywhere on this planet. Okay, why? Book time, book labor. Got a labor guide. Labor guide is how long when you bring your car to a shop and you say, okay, I need brakes or water pump or whatever it may be. We look into a book, and this book, well, it's no more a book now, it's online. We look up there and it tells us exactly how long it should take to do that job so we can know how much to charge you. So if our labor rate is $40 an hour, nobody got no $40 an hour rate. If the labor rate is $40 an hour and the job takes 4 hours, that's $160 that I can legally charge you. The labor guide on the North Star engine to do the head gasket is 26 hours. Some have 24, others have 26 hours to do the head gasket. And you're like, wow, what the heck you got to do? All right, check this out. Sum it all up. You got to get the car up on a lift. You got to take down the engine and transmission together on a cradle, on an engine cradle. Bring it down. Break down the whole thing. Break it down. Drill out the block. Drill out the block because the block is aluminum. Drill it out. Put time inserts in there. Put the heads back on. It's a nightmare, guys. It's a nightmare. Just if you blow the head gasket, forget it, man. It's done. All right, that's one, and this is messed up because I think if it wasn't for that and this other number one, I would definitely give Cadillac it's like right between 4 and 5, but more go to 5. But I can't because of that, because that people don't cars are still on the road. So there's another one out here. There's his con number 2. the turbo. You gotta say, what the heck are you talking about? A turbo. Cadillac has the 2.0 turbo. So now, having said that, a lot of you guys say, "Oh wow, Cadillac got a turbo? That car can move." And check it out. Today, I saw it was two people. I don't know if there was somebody in the back seat, but 2 guys. So he's got the Cadillac, and on the back you see 2.0T. So he's like this. He turned in the corner. Both of us making a left turn. I'm in the right lane. He's in the left. So I'm looking at the car. So the passenger look up at the van because they see Astro Auto Repairs, and he probably thinking I'm looking at the car because I like the car. so he turned. He's making a left, and you know how they act when they bad, when they think they own something. So he's like this, and he listened to the music. He turned, and I'm looking at him. And I just bust out laughing. And here's why. And I'm like, Jesus, I gotta follow him and get his address because that's a future customer. So check it out. A lot of you guys don't understand this. A lot of vehicles, a lot of manufacturers add turbo to a vehicle because their engines suck. The engine ain't got no power to it, so they add the turbo to it. That's the reason. Now the thing is, they present that to you as, here's you got a Cadillac. This thing is great on gas mileage and it has some nice pickup. Let's go for a ride. So you grab him, you're like, yeah, it's got 30 something or whatever, 40 something miles to the gallon. You're like, wow. You say, so he's like, the salesman like, hit the gas. So no, salesman over here. The salesman's on this side. So he's like, hit the gas. So you're like, really? I can do that? It don't mind? He's like, yeah, hit it. The boss ain't around, hit the gas. So you hit the gas and boom, the turbo kicks in. So you happy. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get that Cadillac with a turbo, because now I got a Cadillac. Everybody in the neighborhood is gonna like me because I got a Cadillac. So you go ahead and buy the Cadillac. I'm gonna let you know, all you Cadillac 2.0 turbos out there, you gotta understand that Cadillac got the newer crossovers coming out now. They got already out now. They got the little one, the 2.0 with the 2.0 turbo, and then they got the V6 at 3.0 or 3.6. Haven't you wondered why the 3.6 has a little maybe less features, but it's a lot more than that? I'm gonna tell you why. All right, all the mechanics is gonna sit here and tell you that's a future customer. Because you're putting, you're just taking a raggedy 2.0 engine. This is not Honda now. You can't be doing that. Cadillac can't be doing that. You can't be. Honda can do that, and Audi can do that to an extent. The 1.8, they can stick that turbo up there and get it down the road. The car's small, light, but you're looking at a Cadillac. Even though it looks mid-size, those cars are still heavy. You're taking a raggedy 2.0 engine and you're sticking a turbo on it. And the only reason why you're sticking that turbo on it is because that turbo, that 2.0, can't get that car down the road fast enough. You take that turbo off, that car ain't going nowhere. Nobody buying that car. So you got to stick the turbo on there. We know, as mechanics, we know, we don't even have to get in the car or see it. We know that's a future problem right there. We know there's going to be some issues. We know the turbo's going to... We know people don't change their oil like they're supposed to. And especially now, manufacturers saying oil changes are like 10,000 miles. You go ahead and run that car with that turbo in there for 10,000 miles without changing that oil. You're going to see us a lot sooner. And you know, and here's another... For all you out there who thinking about buying any with a 2.0 turbo, check out the warranty. What is it going to be like? 3 miles, 60,000 miles, 3 years or whatever? It ain't going to be much because they know that thing going to go. Either the turbo going to go or the engine ain't going to hold up. It's as simple as that. With having said that now, still, if you stay away from that and you stay away from the used North Star engines, now North Star is supposed to have came up with a newer version of North Star that's not supposed to overheat. I don't care. It's still a North Star. Maybe they should have named it Freestar or Advanced Star or Star, maybe a Star Trek thing or something. Get a little emblem, logo up there. Something. They should have did something, but they should have stayed away from the North Star. But having said that, overall, the other Cadillacs, and especially the Escalade, the big models and all that, stay away from the 4 cylinders and stay away from that North Star. It's definitely a dependable car all the way around, and it's not too bad to work on. The parts are not that expensive at all, and it's pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to give Cadillac. Let's see, guys. We gave BMW a 3 to 4. And honestly, I think I should take that back. I think BMW deserved a 2, because what good is anything in the car if it's leaking, if it's leaking and pouring out everywhere? So I ain't got time for that. No, we're gonna demote BMW to a 2, and we're gonna give Cadillac a 4. I am definitely gonna give Cadillac a 4. Check that out. Now again, guys, I don't want people out there depending solely on what I say as a mechanic of working on these cars. The guys and girls out there who have driven these cars, who know these cars, the Cadillac, put it in the comment section below. What have you went through? What things have broken down? How far you've taken the car without any kind of problems? The distance that you go? How many miles you got? Let people know what your experience is on Cadillac altogether. Definitely tell them about the year, make, and model that you have. Alright, guys, I want y'all to stay tuned for the next one, because the next one's going to be good. The next one is going to be funny. Alright, this is Timmy for My Thoughts On. Guys, I will see you next time.